Joel and I are currently in Granada in Spain, and we're just about to go out for some tapas, and it's about 8:30 or so, so don't go any earlier than 8:30, 9 o'clock, because they don't open till about that time. So we've been here for about 3 days now, so we're quite well accustomed to having tapas and how to order it and how it all works, you could say. I think this video is going to be us showing you how you eat tapas as a foreigner in Spain, and in particular, like, how do you get free tapas? Like, what's the deal? So I'm pretty sure Granada is one of the only places in Spain where you actually get free tapas. It's the only places where you can actually probably go out and just have free tapa the whole time and you'll be able to survive and you won't have to buy any food. But it's probably always best to buy something as well. So what you need to do when you come here is you need to order smaller drinks. So Joel's got a caña, which is a smaller beer, because then the quicker you drink it, because that's a smaller beer, the more food you'll get. And every time you order a drink, one drink, you get free tapa. If Joel only got a beer and I didn't get a drink, then we probably would have only got half the portion. That's our experience that we've had in past places when I haven't ordered another drink because I haven't been quick enough to drink my drink. And Joel's ordered a third beer, he got like one little tapa. So yeah, that's how easy it is. You just order drinks, don't look at the menu, don't order anything from the menu, and just wait, and then your tapas will come a few minutes later after your drinks are being given to you. I've gone for a tinto de verano because it's just more refreshing, and I've had loads of beers at lunchtime, so I really don't want a beer. We've got our first plate of tapas, and I think it's lightly fried fish. Not my favourite. I've been to a few tapas bars because we have been here for a couple of days. I just haven't really filmed much of it, but we haven't been here before. I think next are going to be croquettes because we saw someone else get croquettes. So we thought we were going to get croquetas. We've gotten prawns, deep fried prawns. Okay, Joel probably thought it was croquetas, but it actually wasn't. And Joel doesn't like prawns, and that's what it is. Maybe this isn't the best place for you then.
Oh, is that why you came here? So you get all the food. That was better.
Oh my god. It's like so buttery. I never get to have prawns, and they're my favourite because Joel doesn't eat them. The good thing is as well, Joel's caña cost €2 and mine was $2.20. Cheap, cheap, cheap. 9:20. It's a lot busier now. All the tables are full. I think in normal times, non-corona times, there'd probably be a lot more tables and a lot more people squished up along here, but it has to be a bit more spread out because of corona. We just got our third tapas and it's prawns again. Yummy! We're gonna go to a few other places, okay guys? We are just heading to our next tapas place. We're gonna go back towards where our apartment is because there's some really nice tapas bars. Even the Airbnb host said it was a bit more local down here. Oh, this place looks cool. I think we should go here maybe. Let's go here. So we just thought we'd stop here and see what the tapas like is here.
I gave you a lot.
On purpose. So look, maybe I should take my mask off. The guy that was working in there is really nice, isn't he? It is away from everything. This is the only bar on the street, so we'll see how it is. Gracias.
Gracias.
Tonight, we are trying to stay on a budget. So we're just gonna stick to free tapa tonight. First 2 days we were here, we spent way too much money traveling here and then just overspending. At the last place we got 6 drinks, 3 beers, 3 tinto de veranos, and it was €12.60. €12.60, sorry. I asked the waiter at the other place how to say another round, because we don't know how to say like the same drinks or another round, and he told me, what was it? Otro ronda, or otro fair something. But we just say otro ronda. He told me, but he spoke really, really quickly, so then I quickly googled it, and then I could say it properly. But yeah, it's been really good trying to like speak a bit of Spanish.
You eat that. You eat that. I'm gonna eat this.
I love their salt here. Everything's always really salty and tasty. I love salty stuff, but sometimes it can be a bit overpowering. Nice potato salad.
You like that?
Yeah, it's alright.
You gonna eat that?
Yeah, well.
Can I eat the bread?
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's been really easy to like speak a bit of Spanish words and stuff because there's no tourists around, so it's just locals. So I feel like I'm not as self-conscious. I think the locals appreciate you doing it, whereas I think maybe if there's like tourists around, you feel a bit more like those tourists are like watching you and listening to you. Also, I've just been a lot more confident to just ask, you know, the locals. Like I asked the waiter in the other place, do you speak a little bit of English? And then I'd just be like, how do you say another round? And then he told me. He said it really quickly and I had no idea what he was saying. But I just tried to repeat it and he was like, yeah, if you find a local that can speak a little bit of English, just ask them how to say certain phrases and words, I think. Because obviously sometimes when you Google stuff, it's not the same as what they would actually say. Sometimes online it can be quite formal, the words they give you. Obviously anything I'm saying in this video, if you're actually Spanish, please correct me in the comments below, because I'm sure there will be people trying to correct me I've done something wrong. Obviously this is just from a foreigner's perspective and how we're experiencing it, isn't it? And we just try our best to do it the correct way and try our best to speak the language. And you know, whether it's because a mixture of all things, like there's no tourists around, the locals are really friendly, the Spanish are very friendly, so it's very easy to learn and try out the language. And also because I think the more and more I travel, and we travel, I've become a lot more confident in myself and I care less of what people think. I think that's the hardest part when you're trying to speak a different language, or if you're trying to just ask someone something in a foreign place, it's the being too scared to ask or being scared of what people think. I think I just get more out of my comfort zone these days the more and more I travel. Ooh, chicken korma. Chicken curry.
Oh my god.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is juicy. You know when the chicken's so juicy, you have to check if it's actually cooked. We haven't even ordered a second round of drinks, and he's already bought us a second round of food. Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. I've just come in the toilet because I want to show you guys the wine cellar. Look at that. Now we've moved inside, the guy just puts it on the bar and goes, here's your food. He's literally got the tiny little cooker behind the tiny little bar and he's just cooking up everything by himself. So part of the crew now. And he's brought over this, which looks like a bit of pork with some sauce. One sec, right? Yeah, it's nice. It's so salty, but tasty. And some nice olives. I don't think this place even has a menu. The guy that is serving and working here is really full of energy. It's really good. It looks nice.
Looks like Nando's hot sauce.
Oh, it fucking is spicy.
Is it?
So the guy came over and he was like, do you like spicy? And I was like, poquito, poquito. And then he gave us some pork with some hot sauce on it. And it catches you. It's alright actually.
Granada is very beautiful. We really not Canada. Canada. Granada. 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 Not Canada.
I'm Australian.
Australia. Oh, Australia. Beautiful.
But we live in
Manchester.
In Manchester. We live in Manchester in Australia.
You have to wait. It's a video.
Video.
Hi. What time is it?
Nearly one.
We're such bloody animals. As you can probably see in the footage, we were using Google Translate. The guy that owned it was so lovely, and you have to go there. He was saying that he's struggling quite a lot, I think. Like they're kind of on their own. So he said that he's missing out on the footfall from like all the tourists and stuff. So he said, please put a review on TripAdvisor. So make sure you go and visit his
Food
bar.
was delicious.
And he owns it as well, so yeah.
The food was delicious.
And it was really good, yeah. And he was like, it means so much to me that you're saying that you're enjoying it as well, which was nice. Had a nice little time with his mate and made him add me on Instagram. He was saying that he lives in a village nearby and he was inviting us to stay there. We were going to go to another tapas bar, but it's nearly 1 AM and we're really lame. A flat here, but there's some bars just around the corner here if you just ignore that. It might be closed. Oh, that one's completely shut. There's usually a nice Mexican place there. Oh, and this place is shut as well. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day now, and I was going to take you guys out to the restaurant that's just below us. Not restaurant, the tapas bar. There is a Mexican tapas bar below us called El Dorito. I'll put it on the screen. And then we also have some more over here. So we have this one here that's meant to have really good reviews. We didn't end up going there, unfortunately. There's another real modern one here. We weren't a huge fan of that one. And then around the corner there's a few more bars as well. A few more tapas bars, and we went to one that had some really nice, like, I think it was like quail legs with some meat. They were like little mini hamburgers. So I'll put the name of that one on the screen now. But yeah, unfortunately we aren't able to go out for lunch today to have tapas because these places don't really open till about 1 o'clock, and we need to leave and get the bus at 1 o'clock, so we won't be able to have lunch there, unfortunately. We're heading to Nerja today. Nerja. So unfortunately I won't be able to show you any more tapas today, but that's a few of my recommendations. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it's given you a little bit of an insight as to how to order tapas or what the lowdown is. But yeah, that's all it really is. All you need to do is order a drink and just wait for your free tapa to come, and it comes not long after your drink's been served to you, so you don't need to order any food. Sometimes with the tapas bars they do ask you if you have a vegetarian or a meat preference, but only one tapas bar asks us that modern one down there. So sometimes they ask, but you can specify, so just say vegetarian if you are vegetarian. Comment below if you have any questions about tapas in Spain. I'm sure someone who's Spanish might comment below and correct me or help you guys out. And also, I guess, if you have any comments about what it's like at the moment during Corona. It's not that much different. Maybe it's not as busy, and maybe the tables are a bit more spread out, but that's the only difference I'm seeing at the moment. And there's a few petitions in between certain restaurants, but it's nothing that crazy. Only one place did the temperature thing to us as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to check out my other videos I've made in Spain. I've made a few other ones in Granada, and I'm sure soon there will be ones coming from Nerja as well, because we're heading there today. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.